Let's say, hypothetically, that you inherited $100 billion. That's billion with a B. Tomorrow, what would you do? What would be the first thing that you would do for yourself? Where would you go? What would you buy? Who would you tell? Would you tell everybody? Would you tell the news? Would you tell your family? Would you tell your spouse? Would everything change, or would not much change? I think a lot of people choose not to be rich or be a billionaire because the fear of it. They hear negative things about rich people, and they think that since they're rich, they must be evil. But that don't mean it's necessarily true. Sometimes they're rich just because they worked hard and they got lucky. Some people will never take the time to understand what money even is, so they're never going to be able to make it. Some people never realize that cash flow is king, credit is king, and money and all that other stuff is just bullshit. You are as good as your credit score allows you to live. If you have a good credit score, you get a better mortgage rate, you get a better car loan rate, you get a cheaper rate on your credit cards. There's so much to just your credit that people don't realize. And your credit is a form of debt. But you want the debt to be in your favor. You don't want to be using debt to put yourself in a worse position than you are now. You want to use debt to benefit yourself. Buying a TV or buying a new couch and making payments on it until it's paid off at a high interest rate is not smart. People need to think. If you don't think about money, you won't have money. If you don't think about providing more value, you won't have money. If you don't think about serving more people, you won't have money. Everyone is good at something. Everyone could be good at something if they put forth enough effort. You're only good at something if you repeatedly try and continue working hard at it. That doesn't mean that you give up. So consider, could you be a billionaire? Do you have what it takes? Why haven't you thought about being rich before? Everything we want to do is attached to money. We want to buy our wife a wedding ring. We want to buy her a house. We want to have a kid, and we want to spoil our kids with lots of stuff. And we want to go on vacations, and we want to spend lots of money on food and drinks and airfare. You know what I mean? And we want to go on boats and drive nice cars, fly in nice planes. The only way you're going to do that is if you think. Nobody's telling you to think. Nobody's teaching you how to think. That's the biggest quality of being a human, is the ability to think freely and be able to think of something and for something to come into your mind, and then for you to actually be able to know what it takes to make that thing come into fruition. Everybody has the opportunity to be what they want to be. And not everybody wants as luxurious things as other people. But we all deserve more. We all deserve better. This earth wasn't created for us to suffer and be slaves to the dollar. Think about it.